You know what? I'm gonna make it do what it do, baby.
What's up, Taurus? This is Queen Novelle coming to do your March and April 2020 reading for you guys. All right, you guys, so we're going to do it like we did the previous months. We're going to start off with your intuitive forecast, then your astro intuitive forecast, then we're going to jump into your love confetti, then your charms, then your regular confetti, then your astrology dice, then your pick a card, pile 1, pile 2, and or pile 3 for your tarot, your advice. I keep on saying tarot and advice, but advice. I took the tarot out. I will be putting it back in March. All right, May. Sorry, you guys. Okay, you guys. So, I actually started doing you guys' reading last night, and I had to cut it off because the energy was just really like a bummer. Like, honestly, I'm just gonna be 100 with you guys. It was a bummer. Like, I had went from doing Aries reading, and Aries reading was kind of a high energy reading, and then it went from like a high energy to like a bummer. And I really feel like you guys, and I had to make sure that it wasn't my energy. But then when I came back to the energy today, I just feel like I had a clarity of what that bummer was. I really feel like some of you are going through some things that's like outside influences, who is like projecting their bullshit into your life. Like, like I really don't feel like it has anything, like it may have something to do with like your direct circumstances or people directly in your life, but I really feel like there is people that's just projecting bullshit into your life. Like outside organizations, outside people hating, deceptions, like, and it's stuff that's like visible that you have to deal with for the time being, which is some fucked up ass shit. Like, I really feel like for some of you, you guys are dealing with people that you normally wouldn't deal with, but because of the circumstances, you're like, you have to deal with this person or this group of people or these people. And right, from like from your angle, what you've been dealing with, the scales have not been balanced. Like, like you've been having to take bullshit, deal with people bullshit, like, keep your tongue keep your tongue to yourself and all that. And it's like, it's in situations that you usually will be vocal about, which is like really like some fucked up shit. Like, I really feel like there's just some energy around of people projecting negativity and really trying to like, make you out probably as a bad person, or make you out into this I did just get a monster, like, make you out into this monster or something. And for others of you, this just could be just someone or something projecting negativity into your life. And it's like, that's not where you're headed. So it's like, it's affecting you right now. Okay. All right. So let's jump into your intuitive forecast. And I do feel for some of you, it is something that's like unnecessary bullshit. Like, someone is unnecessarily projecting negativity into your life. All right, so jumping into your your intuitive forecast. During the pre-shuffle, I noticed that some of you are going through situations with things that you're passionate about, things that you love, exploring what you love and how you love, exploring where you want to be and what you want to incorporate in your day-to-day life. For some of you, you are really tapping into your career sector, what you want to do in your career. If you already settled on a career, I really feel like you are embellishing yourself, or embellishing, like you want to, step your game up or step up in the company. You will be doing so and doing the things that you need to do to get to that level. I do feel like for some of you, there's some strong subconscious energy, thinking about things, dealing with things on a subconscious level, exploring the shadow side of yourself, exploring situations where things that invoke the negative side of yourself as well. Like, really being mindful of who is trying to, like, I am getting the energy of who's trying to try you, like getting the energy, like, really trying to, use your discernment when it comes to people that's trying to intentionally try you, people that is trying to intentionally project their negativity into your life to see if you're going to give a reaction. Like, there's some strong reaction. For some of you, you're exploring situations with lovers and with your friend groups. Some of you may even be dealing with situations that's involving your kids. For others of you, you could be dealing with someone in the entertainment sector, like someone that's in the entertainment industry, or dealing with a situation where it's a work situation. This could be entertainment work. This could be the entertainment industry, the arts. This also could be something that's involving a court situation, because there's some strong court energy. Okay, for some of you, you may be having conflict when it comes to your family, your home, things in regarding your home, details about your home. This also could be your family. This could be situations involving children, or even like something that you're passionate about that others don't see it the way that you see it right now, and that is causing a conflict. Okay, for others of you, you could be just dealing with health situations, trying to get your health together, trying to make sure that your mental health is together, trying to make sure that everything is on the up and up, or that you're getting ahead of things when it comes to your health. I get a strong energy of you guys just really trying to, like, really, really, really trying to, think about how you can get ahead of things. Think about how you can get out of a negative situation, or think about who is there for you, who is not there for you. Because I'm telling you, the energy from last night, and these are things that could be affecting your manifestations. Like, I never have gotten to the point where I started a reading and literally I only got to the intuitive forecast, and the energy was just so down. It was almost depressed a little bit, and it was just so weird because I wasn't depressed. That was the energy of the reading, and I had to, like, literally turn it off, sage, and then watch something upbeat, and I got back to a bubbly self and everything, and I actually had a good time exploring, like, watching and stuff. But it was just so weird, and I'm like, what the hell is Taurus going through? Because you guys are going through something that is, like, dealing with something that is possibly very, very negative, or people that's very, very negative, or just someone just, like, really trying to invoke a negative spirit out of you, which of course they're toxic, but someone is trying you, or something is trying you. For some of you, you may even be, like, losing hair and stuff like that. And like, I really feel like you guys need to focus on your health, because I feel like your reactions, the way you feel and the way you're acting, it's going to affect your health, as well as how you love too. So learn to create those boundaries if you have not already, because I really feel like there is definitely something that you're dealing with that is negative, that is could possibly even be strong on your subconscious, like, so you need to clear that energy. And it could be because of this Pisces season, like, or this energy that's in Pisces, like, that's affecting you. But I really feel like, there is an outside energy that's affecting you, because it was just like a strong, like, it's crazy because the external energy, it was more of like external energy and emotions I was getting, which made me literally turn off the reading, and it made me, like, want to revisit it, like, I'm going to start it so I can, like, get through these readings. But I'm like, I have to do this tomorrow, and after I, get in a different energy space. But then right before your reading, I had came to the conclusion of what that energy was actually, what it was. It's just like, it just seems like things are not going as planned. Things are not being fair, like, things that that should go a certain way is not going, because there's some external influences. There's something that's not seen, kind of like that Neptune energy, like something that's not seen that's going on behind the scenes that's affecting, and people not following rules, people not following laws, people not following things that they put in place, things that they set in place. They're not following, and it's like no one is correcting it. No one is no one is stepping in, or it's something of that energy. Of course, take this information and apply it to your situation, but I just really feel like there's some unfair energy here, like some unfair, just unfair, that is something that's trying to emotionally drain you on purpose, like so you guys are definitely dealing with something heavy that's affecting you. Make sure that you stay in control of your emotions with whatever you're dealing with, because that's what they're trying to invoke. All right, so let's jump into your astro intuitive forecast. Okay, before I start, please go and subscribe. I forgot, you guys. Go and subscribe. I don't know why I always forget. But if you haven't already subscribed, please go and subscribe. If you're new to the channel, welcome. Please go and hit that subscribe button, as well as like the video so we can get more streams on this video. And also, if you like this reading, go and donate. Support the channel. Anything else? Oh, if anyone have not told you that they love you today, just know that I love you. And let's jump into your astro intuitive forecast. Okay, so I'm going to start today, since I'm doing your reading today. So I'm recording this on the 14th of March. So on this day, you guys are dealing with energy where you're basically having to be very, very sharp. And I do feel like some of you are kind of tired of having to be on your P's and Q's and your toes at all times, like you're battling or you're fighting with words and spirituality. But I really feel like for some of you, you're dealing with situations where you have to be like it's attacking you, like someone is attacking you, attacking your reputation, attacking you as a person, and you guys are constantly trying to defend yourself. The only thing is you're becoming very, very sharp in how you deal with the situation, but there is a lot of analytical energy here, and having to be in control of your emotions, having to reflect on how to approach situations, because there is a lot of deception. There's a lot of things that's going on in the backgrounds that you are aware of, and I honestly feel like you're quite tired of. I definitely feel like, people are just trying it. Like you trying it. And I really feel like you guys are just tired of dealing with that energy. It's like, like you guys are making it hard. You're making it difficult. Like, you don't want to communicate with the people. Like for some reason, I feel like you guys even have to, when it comes to certain situations, like you have to deal with a certain person, and it's like, or a certain group of people or something like that. And it's like, you're tired of it. Like you're really just tired of it. I do feel like for some of you, you're gaining new perspectives on how to deal with a possibly chaotic situation, or how to approach a situation with fire, or just being enlightened about how to end situations or how to deal with it. And go with your gut, go with what go with your first mind when it comes to situations, because like I'm hearing everybody is not your friend, and all sometimes smiles even have hidden intentions, like which is kind of weird, but it's still like like people smiling in your face, but they have all these motives in the background, and you guys are really it's I'm hearing tired of the fakeness, like like I'm getting the energy of tired of the fakeness, like you're tired of fake ass energy, and you're even tired of playing the fake games, like the fake energy. You're just tired of it. There is some unpredictable stuff when it comes to like the home and family, and for some of you, you even have to watch your energy around your kids, like for those of you with older children or children who I just feel like there are certain things that you are like you're pretty much done with, like right about now, like like it's just like I'm done with this energy, and you're transforming. Like there's some energy of like ending things and transforming things as well. Like just transforming the energy. I feel like this energy is very, very great. Okay, yeah, I definitely feel like this energy is great. Okay, on March 18th. March 18th, you guys will be dealing with strong earth and water, okay? There's only earth and water in the charts on this day. The Pisces and Mercury, the sun and Mercury will be in Pisces, and then there's only Capricorn and Taurus in the charts. So I do feel like for a lot of you, there is some strong energy with there is being mindful how you communicate when it comes to situation that's high in emotions, um, situations that brings things to the forefront about that has like a lot of emotions behind it. Just being mindful of that energy. It also could because I had to pause the video because I was dealing with some crap. So I really feel like there is just some unnecessary, unwanted energy of playing on your emotions or trying to play on your emotions. And I do feel like it could be both parties doing this too. Like, like kind of like that nice nasty going on, like something nice nasty, because there's a lot of Capricorn in the chart as well as Taurus, but there's a lot of Capricorn in the chart, which lets me know that you're still confined to rules, regulations, and things where you cannot act out of character. And then the fact that there's Taurus there, it lets me know that this there's a business kind of dynamic around it. For some of you, you're dealing with loved ones or love situations involving love. But there is, trying to deal and balance out something that's like kind of like not seen but seen, like you guys know but nobody, like you may speak about it with other people like that you're close to, but it's kind of like no one is directly coming out and saying anything. You guys are just going with that back and forth, like, okay, you got this on me, I got this on you, like, and there's a lot of back and forth. For others of you, I really feel like this is strong energy of manifesting stuff, something in the physical, manifesting job, work, a business, manifesting money, and kind of like it growing, like, because we have water and earth, and water and earth goes hand in hand. That's basically the earth. So it's something physical that you're manifesting, that is either slowly coming in or such like slowly being worked on in some type of like just slowly being worked on. Okay, so on March 21st. Okay, March 21st, I do feel like a lot of you are really trying to get your health together, make sure that you're not affected by outside influences, making sure that your head is in the right space. Even though there may be some negative influences, especially if you're dealing with a Virgo person, I really feel like you guys are really trying to focus on your home, focus on building, even being in service to others. For some of you, you're getting in service to others. For some of you, you're really like you're really working. Like I get a working, manifesting abundance, bringing some type of abundance in, trying to bring some abundance in for that matter, or working on it. I definitely feel like for some of you, you're perfecting your image, especially if you're dealing with organizations. Like if you're joining new groups, and I do mean something like that could be something spiritual based. This could be something that's involving like activist type of groups, or something dealing with people, something that's dealing with people who have resources. I'm getting there's a need for you to perfect your image or perfect what you have to say when it comes to it, because there's some supportive energy as well as like some conflicting energy there, like so it just lets me know that there's some energy of you guys being supported, as well as people don't like that you're being supported as well, with whatever you're doing or whatever organization or people with resources that you're connecting with. Okay, so on March 25th, I'm not gonna lie, I got an energy like, why they coming for me? Like, why they coming for me? Because I feel like you got something for their ass or something. Like, there's something that, someone was coming for you and you kind of got something for them. Like, whatever it is. Like, I just really feel like you got something for them, or something that they didn't see coming, or something like that. And I am getting sort of balancing the scales, even though they're not going to be completely balanced. It kind of like, it's going to take that heat. Like, it's like something that you're putting a fire, where it's like, okay, now I'm putting that fire under your ass. Like, you done had your fire under my ass. Like, now let me put a fire under yours. Like, I really feel like on this day, that's going to be significant for that energy, because we do have the sun at 5 degrees of Aries and the moon at 23 degrees of Aries, which lets me know that the full moon had just passed when it comes to this day. Okay, yeah, the 25th. So the full moon should be like on the 24th or the 23rd. 24th maybe. I mean the new moon, sorry you guys. But definitely I really feel like, there is something that's being ignited, where it's like, it's gonna give a fresh face to whatever you're doing. Like, like, I feel some embellishment when it comes to your looks, when it comes to how you speak, when it comes to how you want to be perceived, looking good, when it comes to about what you're passionate about, your career sector, what you're doing, whatever you're doing, it's not even like getting other people recognition. You are recognizing your own strength. You're recognizing your own power, which of course is going to attract people to look at you. But it's because you're figuring out who you are as a person, where you're going. And I feel like, your accreditation is building. And this could be even outside of whatever you're going through. Like, like literally, like you're building on yourself and you're dealing with something externally, where it's like, I'm dealing with this bullshit, but I'm still building on myself, even though I'm dealing with the bullshit on the side, type of energy. And I really feel like for some of you, you're pushing this energy to like, leave. Like, I want it to go. I want it to end. I want this destructive ass shit to end out of my life. I want people to see it. And for some of you, you will get people to see it. For others of you, you will be supported heavily by organizations or groups or people that have resources to help you with. This could be financial, this could be mental, this could be an analytical, but definitely resources to help you navigate through tough situation. Like, I do get an energy of like giving you knowledge, and this could be knowledge from anywhere if it's not a person, but I feel like the knowledge that you need will come across you. Like, it will come in your energy sector, where it's going to help, move stuff. And also for some of you, you will be exploring love. If not ending toxic situations, you will be, inviting love in as well. And it's crazy because it's a lot of energy of just, I want this to be done. But it's like more aspects of your life right now, where it's like, I want this to be done. And, I'm going to corner this off. I'm going to section this off because this needs to be done. This needs to go. This needs to leave my life. But I have this on the other part of my life that I need to do. And I'm doing really well in this part. But I kind of want love on the side right there. And you're really compartmentalizing your life right now and really putting the bullshit in a compartment. But the thing is, the bullshit, I mean, it's a lot of bullshit. Like, I seem like whatever you're purging or you're trying to get away from, and that's been a slow process getting out of your life. I really feel like it's a lot of bullshit. Like, literally just bullshit. Like bullshit. I'm getting bullshit that anyone, like, you wouldn't wish on your worst enemy right now. I mean, except for the enemies that you're dealing with. But as far as like, other people, I wouldn't wish nobody to go through this. But as far as the motherfuckers that's putting you through it, I really feel like, you like, damn you to hell. But I really just get an energy of you guys really compartmentalizing, your life right now, which is also helping you shine, because it's taking the pressure off of whatever toxic situation that's going on in your life, where you're not even focusing on it that much, which is making you take leaps of faith in your life towards something new, towards something like new friends, new life, the life you desire, the travel you desire. I mean, like, even amongst this whole coronavirus bullcrap, I really feel like you guys are really like still planning the life that you want, and really getting to that space where you're obtaining it and giving yourself the just, like the pat on the back, like, I did that, like, I'm doing that, I'm still building, even though I have this bullshit in the compartment over here that needs to be taken care of, but I'm gonna, like, put that in the compartment, I'm gonna deal with it later. And it could be something along the lines of a legal situation as well, okay? So, just really use your discernment in the situation, and know that everything has a purpose, while dealing with this particular situation. Okay, so on April 3rd, okay? So on April 3rd, there's some very supportive energy here, especially if you're dealing with a legal situation or something that's involving children, if it's a legal situation involving children or something that's involving what you're passionate about. This also could be a lover too, because Leo is also associated with love. This also could be something in your, like, in the entertainment field as well. So maybe you're dealing with contracts or something, stardom of some sort. There's some supportive energy there, especially if you are in the limelight, or in, and this is not like even on a global, I mean, like on a national, or you just becoming a star. This could be something like people who didn't notice you at first, and people with resources that may have not taken notice to you in the past, is noticing you, is listening to you, noticing what you have to say, offering assistance, offering help, offering knowledge, something that's going to stimulate your subconscious in the right directions, something that's going to bring your subconscious in the direction that it needs to be brought. I do feel like for some of you, you are inviting in money, inviting in strongly. Some of you may be having a contract too, as well as something that's you're signing contracts that's bringing in money, and supporting, like, basically, like, bringing in some supportive energy with people supporting you. But I definitely feel like, for some of you, you may be dealing with stuff that's involving your home or your family, or your new family, or something that is like along the lines of you meeting new people that is more in alignment of you, and it's conflicting with your biological family, or it's conflicting, or it's conflicting with a family against, it's something like that, like, family against family, or and I mean like a family, like your family against another family, or it could be like a corporate family, and you have your political family, or like this group that's your family, where it's going to conflict with, it's some just conflicting energy there that's going to, like, basically shake up some structures, like, ooh, shaking in the boots. It reminds me of I don't know if you guys seen it, like on the beginning episodes of like Love and Hip Hop Atlanta, when K Michelle was like, this bitch shook the table, and she shook I forgot who shook the table, but it was like somebody shook the table, and she was like, she shook the table. But it reminds me of like whatever you're doing is shaking up the foundation, like where it's like, ooh, like kind of like a, ooh, she did that or he did that, but it's something that's not that immature, of course, it could be. It could very much so could be something that immature, but definitely there is something that's shaking up some deception, especially when it comes to possibly a Gemini person, or a mother with a Gemini person, or a Gemini mother, okay? This could be just something in regards, like it could be a Gemini child, someone who there was some deception with a Gemini child, or something with that, or it could be something with the shadow side of someone. The shadow side of them is showing, like, and I do get an energy of someone ass being exposed, and it doesn't mean directly like someone ass literally is being exposed. I really feel like someone showed their ass, said a lot, did a lot, and fucked up somewhere in the midst of that where their true colors is being exposed. Yeah, because there's a lot of like, there's all the signs um in the charts. I mean, all the elements in the charts on this day. And I really feel like with the sun being at 14 degrees of Aries and the moon being at 17 degrees of Leo, there's something that's being reflected on. Something that was possibly immature. Something that lit a fire under a situation, okay? Something that also gave hope, like maybe if it was a situation that didn't have hope in it at first, or the hope wasn't there, or it was kind of one of those situations where it was like, you have a lot against you. There's something that's being, somebody, and it's possibly with somebody showing their ass, somebody showed their ass and it kind of lightened up the energy a little bit where it instilled some hope. But definitely for others of you, I really feel like this is a strong balancing energy, balancing out your spirituality, balancing out what you're passionate about, balancing out your looks, balancing out your work schedule, incorporating your day-to-day and your work schedule around your health. I'm getting like a regiment type of deal, like if you've been trying to get a regiment going or something like that when it comes to like vitamins and herbs and taking baths or something like that, your beauty regimen, or because I did get like a regiment type of energy, like but like something involving your regimen, or it could be something with eating as well, because Taurus is basically eating is food, is food, what you possess, Taurus is what you possess as well. So it could be something like trying to balance out your checkbook, trying to balance out how much you spend in a particular situation, just really just trying to find that balance. Okay, so on April 12th, beware of on this day, please beware of people trying to take you out of your element, trying to take you out of your mind, trying to project things onto you, trying to see if you're gonna do something that's gonna be considered to be something else, like literally paint you in a bad picture. I really feel like there's a lot of people dealing with some very toxic, evil ass people right now. Like, and it's like, who the fuck does that? Like, like how do you have that much energy? I don't get it. But honestly, I really feel like some people is really dealing with some like really, really toxic ass people. Just toxic people. This could be people in corporate environments. This could be people like, in work. But I just feel like a strong, just like people nitpicking at your brain, nitpicking at your, like whatever you're going through, irritating text messages, irritating Facebook messages, and irritating inbox. And it's like, I'm getting a strong unnecessary as well, okay? In the midst of all this, you will be gaining enlightenment about a lot of things, enlightenment about how something works, enlightenment about, how to gain certain possessions or what you want in your life. And this is in unpredictable ways as well. Like, I just feel like this is could be something where it's just like you can't really predict the turn of events. Like, you can't really predict what's going on, but that doesn't stop you from like going for it. But definitely just really I would say think before you speak and really control your emotions. for your own well-being, not for others. Or, of course, some of you are dealing with situations where you have to be on the up and up with all that. But I really feel like just, really be mindful for your own self, because you have came so far and you don't need someone trying to purposely take you out of your element. And when the situation is done, please throw these people away. Like, like straight garbage. I mean, I mean it. Okay, so on April 18th, I feel like on this day, some of you will be dealing with transformation, like a transformational period. Really kind of nudging things in the right direction. So the things that need to end needs to end. Perspectives is going to be changed, but I definitely feel like something that needs to end is going to end. For some of you, you will be having unpredictable windfalls when it comes to a work situation. Possibly, inviting money in, or, getting recognition at work, getting that, pat on the back at work or something like that. Some unpredictable developments there as well. But for the most part, for as far as with you guys dealing with something that's in the background, possibly something that has a very toxic energy that's going on, that I really feel like you guys know about, but you don't know the whole thing. And you don't know that the whole thing, you're figuring out as you go. There's going to be enlightenment about something on this day that will come to the surface, which is probably going to spark kind of like something to end, like, and it could, and I do get a dismantling as well, like kind of dismantling a particular association, a bond. This could be a bond between you, or a bond between others that's affecting you. Someone, like two people working against you, dismantling that bond in between them, because it's going to be a every man for himself type of situation, where they won't be able to gang up on you in that situation. So be mindful of that energy. On April 26th, for some of you, you're balancing out things on a career sector, like literally balancing out things. I feel like some of you are dealing with multiple energies, where you're trying to do multiple things, multiple businesses. The sun will be at 7 degrees of Taurus on this day, and Gemini will be at 21 degrees of, 7 degrees of Taurus for the sun, and then the moon will be at 21 degrees of Gemini. I really feel like with that energy, there's just some energy there that it's like you guys focusing on work, focusing on your craft, focusing on building possessions, buying the things that you need to, that you want to buy, things that you need, building businesses, building your reputation on a business sector. For some of you, that's multiple businesses, as well as ending things that need to end in the back of your mind, that's in your subconscious, that's going on, just ending those things. If there's something that's negatively that has been affecting you, because like Gemini is the twins, and sometimes that could be the shadow side. If you've been on the light side, where you have been exploring the lighter side of yourself, you already explored your shadow side, and you've been dealing with toxicity, I really feel like there is a need that there's going to be some energy be like supporting you, where you're like, this has to end. Like, like, I don't care what it's doing in that damn compartment over there. It's just that, like, of course I know I have to deal with it, but you're not about to stop anything over here. Like, and this is a much better energy than what I was feeling coming from this reading last night. And that's probably, I just needed clarity to get past it. But it just seems like, like there's a lot of external negative ass shit really like trying to like, and I do get some strong hater energy, like, like some people hating on you, people trying to like, really break you. And I feel like even individuals that kind of chimed in that does it unnecessarily, I really feel like it's some hater energy because they can't project the shine that you're projecting. They can't do the things that you're doing. They can't understand why all this energy is on you, even if it is negative. Like, you know, what makes them so important where they have to, where they want to do all this to you. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, but everybody else's situation is normal, but yours is, you know, like, you got all these fucking haters on you and they're trying to figure out why, you know, which is really like stupid. But I really just get an energy of like people really, and it's funny because the smell of this candle just really just lit up, but it's just like wondering, like literally, like what makes you so important, you know, like what makes you so important, even if it is on a negative aspect of things, a negative side. What makes you so important? What makes you you know, like, so there's some reflecting energy, like really reflecting on things, reflecting on your home sector, reflecting on the shadow side of things, just reflecting, as well as getting that shine. You know, there's some strong getting that shine, as well as being attractive in the process, you know, and not even like you're trying to attract people. I just really just get an energy of, you know, you just being attractive, you know, like, you know, just really attractive. You're learning how to create these boundaries, put things that need to be put in its place, and move forward, which is becoming off very, very attractive, as well as rattling some people, like what makes you so important, you know what I'm saying? All right, you guys, so let's jump into your love confetti. All right, you guys, so of course, this, for those of you new to the channel, the love confetti is not going to resonate for everybody. So please take what resonates for you and leave the rest, okay? There's plenty of other divination tools for your situation. All right, starting off. Okay, for someone, you are you may be dealing with someone that is possibly in the public eye, and there's public drama. So this doesn't mean, of course, like a celebrity. It could be like someone celebrity status, but this also could be just someone that's popular on social media and they get a lot of attention, or popular in a certain group, or you know, a group or a town or whatever the case may be, and they get a lot of attention. But this means this attention brings, like, you know, drama directly into your life. Okay, so for someone, there's an old suitor that wants to take you on a date. It's your move. This is possibly an Aries person, or someone that's on the Aries Taurus cusp. Okay, for someone, you have a partner that's not being totally honest with you. This also could be a partner that's very immature. This could be an Aries person. This could be a Taurus person as well. This could be someone that, you know, is very immature, totally into their looks. If they're not a part of those signs, but definitely someone that's very immature and could be just like really focused on like looks and possessions. For those of you that are in a relationship with a possible Gemini person, you guys are coming off as a power couple right now. A lot of people is very interested in what you have to offer, advice that you have to give, the way you guys think, the way you guys is handling yourself right now, especially if you're on the spiritual side of things. People is very, very intrigued with how you guys are handling your relationship. And for you women, you are coming off as the perfect wife right now, whether you're single or you are whether you're single or you're in a relationship. I really feel like you're coming off as a perfect wife because of the way you're thinking about things. I am getting an energy of steadfast, you know. Some you guys are very in tune with yourself spiritually, and the way your mentality is working right now, you're just coming off so perfect, okay? some of you need to flirt but create boundaries. If you guys have not been putting yourself out there, or if you have been like putting yourself out there and you've been trying to find that balance, things haven't been going, like you're trying to figure out how people are perceiving you, there's a need for you to flirt but create appropriate boundaries where you're not coming off easy, you're not coming off mean, but you're not coming off like, hey. And sometimes it's like that too eager, like sometimes if you're willing to like, because like, okay, for instance, like I will talk to a guy and put it out like, we'll flirt a little bit, but I don't expect anything to leave past that moment, mainly because if I'm doing it, it's only to like kill the time or, to, create an interesting conversation. But most of the time, guys, they are, I won't say turned off, but intimidated by a woman who is willing to like flirt with, confidence. They're intimidated by it. But I personally know that. I know they're intimidated by it, and I find it very hilarious. So I will flirt and smile, and eyebrow will go up. I find it very, very funny to see a guy act all coy and smitten, but I don't expect anything from it, and I don't come off like, like, hey, like, hit me up, or, like I give it all to you. It's like more of I'm gonna flirt with you, and then it's like, okay, nice meeting you. Bye. See you later. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it's very interesting. It's a very interesting dynamic, but you have to know the balance when it comes to things like that. Okay, for some of you, your personality is attractive. Don't lose it. Don't lose yourself trying to impress others, especially when you're trying to like find a long-term partner, or, when it comes to a work situation, or just even like just trying to impress a group or something like that. Don't lose yourself. You're very attractive, just really go for, just don't overdo it, like you don't have to like impress others, just be yourself. For someone that's dealing with a Scorpio, there's a need for you to give each other time, you guys. Or this does not have to necessarily be a Scorpio. This could be something where your relationship, this is possibly a sex partner where something has gotten a little bit serious, or someone that you guys had decided to take a break. I'm getting there's a need for you to give each other some time. I don't think that it's completely over. I just think that you guys are going through something, and it could be together or separately, but it's just like, let's give each other a little bit space, and then let's reconvene at a later date. Okay. For someone, you are annoying your partner. This is possibly a Sagittarius person or a Scorpio person, or someone that's on the Sagittarius Capricorn cusp as well. But you are annoying your partner, and there's a need for you to pull back your energy. Just focus on you. Focus on you. Okay, so for someone, there's an ex coming back. That's possibly a Capricorn person. This person is someone that you guys did not end on bad terms. This is someone that they like possibly like moved away on business, or moved away for college, or moved away in some type of form, and then, or you guys separated, and now you guys are coming back together, and it's like, ooh, okay, I remember you, like, hey, type of energy. Okay, for someone you just separated, or you're separated and your divorce is complicated and it's taking a while. It's possibly something that's very emotionally draining and tiresome, and you guys are just really wanting a better life right now. There's a need for you to compartmentalize that, like I was saying in the intuitive forecast. Okay, for someone you've been single with no real prospects, there's a need for you to go out. There's a strong possibility that you'll meet someone through your career sector. There's just a need for you to embellish yourself, embellish your looks, embellish what you want to do in life, where you want to go, how do you want to feel. Embellish yourself, and you will attract someone that you want. But you have to know what you want from yourself first, if that makes any sense. Okay. For someone, you may be divorced, and you may have been divorced and getting back together with your partner that you have divorced. Okay. This could be with a Pisces person. This also could be something where there's a lot of it was possibly emotionally draining in the past, or something that was just emotionally, and you like something where you guys had an emotional connection and you guys are thinking about trying it again. Okay, for someone, you need to stop giving all to partners that don't deserve. I feel like it's draining your emotions, it's draining yourself, it's also taking away from your essence, and taking away from like your self-love kind of like energy. Okay, for someone, you're like a person that have too many problems that you can't help. This is possibly a Pisces or Aquarius person. There's just a need for you to reevaluate that particular situation. Especially if like everybody, even though people is going through stuff, you could be going through stuff as well. And there's a need for you to kind of back up and kind of focus on yourself as well too, because you can't help nobody if you haven't fully helped yourself. Okay, for someone that is with a Taurus person, this could be someone that's on the Taurus Aries cusp. There's a need for you to spice your relationship up, okay? And it's not just you, both of you need to spice it up. They need to do stuff, you need to do stuff too. Spice it up, make it fresh, make it new, or you'll lose it, okay? All right, you guys, so let's jump into your charms. Let me get. Some of you may be being really connected to, trying to bring in symbols for money, bring in symbols for abundance. I was guided to put this elephant here. Some of you are getting connected with your culture. But I don't know. Okay. I don't know why that's coming up right now. Okay. Ouch. Be careful, you guys. Someone is poking at you that's not seen. I hope you guys can see that. Okay. Okay, so one thing I see right off the back is health. Okay. Some of you need to stop taking things. Not stop taking things. Maybe stop taking things. If you've been taking things as harmful substance. But I see health problems. I see I have the stomach here, the uterus here, the pancreas here, the kidneys here. We have a cigarette here, water needed. There's some health problems. I really feel like for some of you, this may be needing to control the way you are acting and learn how to align your chakras, learn how to clear your energy. And it's funny because kill came, kill something off or something like that, dead out some type of energy, get it out of your life. But not kill, you guys, not that. But we do have the uterus here. This could be something that you're trying to build, something that you're trying to create. with yourself, with your image, with yourself. Maybe you're just trying to improve your health, Taurus. We have the pancreas here. I do get an energy of you guys have started the process of purging energies that or things of like things and substances and foods that no longer serve you. We do have some a humbling experience here. Some of you are dealing with a humbling experience in regards to, you know, a love life. It could be possessions, it could be values, it could be organizations, something that's very, very humbling. Okay, it could be something that was portrayed as fake news. Okay, someone tried to, like, you know, something that, and usually I notice with fake news is real news. It's just something something that's being and it could be in your situation, someone is putting fake news on you, like, you know, portraying something to be real that's fake, and really like it's something that's documented, because this is a newspaper. It's something that's documented. So this could be something that's in regards to you. But as far as something that's on social media, or something that's being put out there, or something that someone is trying to, it could go vice versa, whatever the energy is for you. Someone trying to make something that's real news into fake news, or it's being perceived as fake news, or someone is putting like something on documents that's fake about you, and it's like you're trying to be like, you know, you're like, damn, this is a humbling experience, because, you know, like, now this is on documents and that's fake news, you know. It could be a legal or court situation. For some of you, you are really trying to, like, you're thinking about ways that you can bring in money, bring in abundance. Because for some of you, you really just want to, I feel like you're dealing with a situation right now where you can't, but there's an energy where it's just like, I want to just leave. I want to move away. I want to just go, seclude myself, go away. This, you know, and it could be something getting away from a family or family situation, but it's like, I'm just done. Like, you know, like, but I really feel like there's something stopping you, okay? You need to know that justice is being served. You just have to be patient. And it could be something in regards to a friend situation, a group, a community, a sibling, okay? Justice is being served. It's just not like, you know, it's not the way, I'm getting also, it's not the way that you think, or the rate that you think, but it's being served. You just, you know. We have I believe it's Capricorn. Yeah, this is Capricorn. Maybe some of you are letting go of Capricorn. This was turned over, or inviting the Capricorn in, you know, because it was turned over, and then when I put it back down, it's like flipped over. But it could be like inviting the Capricorn here. And I really feel like with this energy here, you guys are tired of putting on a fake face. Like, you know, like you guys are tired of keeping a straight face in a particular situation. Like, you're done. You know, like, I'm also getting energy of like, you know, you won't smoke, I'll give you smoke. I'll give you the smoke that you want. Of course, I'm going to have to play by your rules when I give you the smoke, but I'm going to give you the smoke that you want, because you have came to the conclusion that shit happens. But that still is not stopping you from moving forward. You need to be mindful of the substances. If you're drinking a lot and stuff, or, you know, you could be blocking your crown chakra, or something could be blocking your crown chakra. But there's just a need for you to just control what you eat, control what you put in your body. This is the stomach here. The stomach is also connected to the solar plex chakra. So I really feel like even with it just being right here, that you guys are already on top of that, already controlling how you act in particular situations. There's a need for you to stay hydrated, especially when it comes to situations that's involving some innocence, your innocence, or children, or something from your childhood. or children, okay? But I really feel like there is just something like you just need to control the way you act. Stay hydrated. I also, like, getting a steadfast and prayed up, like have your prayers, your affirmations, the things that you are putting out there in regards, to certain things, and drink water, because I feel like if you don't drink water, it will affect your kidneys. So if you've been having problems urinating or something like that, there's a need for you to possibly even get that checked out, or just start taking your herbs, your herbal medicine, drinking your teas, drink more water, because whatever this energy is draining you. Is draining you. It could even be like a raspy throat. Like, be mindful of that. Make sure you take your pills and things like that, especially during this time of this whole craze with this whole virus thing. Okay, so I do have an energy of just getting away from sneaky, conniving ass motherfuckers, okay? And I'm sorry I have to say it like that, because I really feel like it's that type of energy. Because we do have energy of like gangs, groups that gang up on people, bullies, people who, like, will steal, cheat, lie, pay their way out of situations, all type of stuff. Like, like, I just feel like energy of getting away from that type of energy, getting away from it, some details coming out about it. For some of you, you're stopping smoking. For others of you that don't smoke, this is like someone at work or someone with some details was blowing some smoke up your ass. So keep all your records, keep all your emails, keep all the things that's associated with situation that's high pressure situations, because even though like they could send you an email or send you a letter like, oh, this is not it, this is not what this means, this is not, and then you start asking around and you find out that was wrong, like, like this person was dirty, like this, this is fraudulent. Keep those documents so you can reference back to them in the future, or have your evidence like, no, this person said this, and then, so you can like back yourself. I do feel like for some of you, you will have help from a lover. For some of you, you may even be, this may be details about a Gemini person. This may be, because this is my lover's charms. They have 6 stars at the bottom. And then it's like, people kissing, but this is like my lover's charm. But I really feel like for some of you, you may have a new lover or a lover that's going to come in to assist you with some details in regards to this particular energy right here with this pirate. Pirates is usually like, savages that don't care about nobody, that'll, come and steal and, fuck up your shit for no fucking reason, besides their own selfishness. You know what I'm saying? But we have the gang symbol there too. So that lets me know like there is some like bully type of energy, something with details, something that's, something like that. This could be a lover helping you, a new love helping you. This also could be details about a Gemini person as well. Yeah, you guys, this is, bullshit be gone. I really feel like you guys are really wanting the bullshit to like end already, and it just haven't. Even though you guys are healing, you're finding out, some of you are finding out that you are healers, and you're tired of dancing around the particular situation. I just get it strong. For some of you, you're ending, if you had an injury or something with a dance career, you're possibly ending it and you're trying to heal it right now, or you're just trying to heal yourself from an injury. But I really feel like for someone could have got injured in a car accident as well. You're tired of dancing around a situation. I'm tired of dancing around a situation. It's very draining. We do have some draining energy here. It's draining my throat. It's draining my crown. It's draining my intuition. Like, I'm tired of thinking about it. I'm done thinking about it. Like, I don't want to think about it no more. Fuck, I'm strong. I'm getting a strong, like, fuck you and that shit. Like, seriously. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So you guys like really like trying to remove the bullshit. Bullshit be gone, get away, which explains the energy I told you from last night. Cause I'm telling you, it was some very, very negative energy where I literally like 7 minutes in, I turned off the reading. Like, I can't do it. I'm not about to end my night like this. Like, not only is late, the energy is all fucked up. It seemed like some bullshit, to tell you the truth. I went from like high energy to like, what the fuck is this? Like, you know, so it's like you guys are really going through some shit right now where you're just trying to remove the bullshit. I'm so glad I did it today because this is a different type of energy, but the same energy. Like, it's like the same energy with some clarity of why the shit is going on. So it lets me know that you guys are going through a lot, and a lot of people don't know the depth of what the fuck you're going through. It's like, you know, people act like, oh, my situation is so, you know, and you like, you don't know the half of it. Like, what the fuck? Not only like I'm going through this bullshit, I'm trying to advance over here, and then I'm trying to advance spiritually. Like, what the fuck? Like, you know, I really just get a strong energy of you trying to remove the bullshit out of your life, and it's still kind of like there, but that's because there's that Capricorn energy in an astrology where it's like Capricorn goes really slow. I mean, it gets things going, like with the Mars and Capricorn. I noticed the Mars and Capricorn is some really good energy as far as getting things ignited, getting things started. Let's start this career. Let's start this business. Let's do this. Let's do this. Like, you know, and then you got this slow ass energy that's on the side. It's like, come on, like this should need to speed up. So I do get an energy of you guys like really like things moving forward, but I do get an energy of connecting with your, you know, your higher self, connecting with your ancestral energy, which explains the energy with the elephant there. But this is my ring for usually like connecting with ancient energy, connecting with energy used by your ancestors, like, you know, ritual work and spell work and things that's used amongst Egyptians and things like that. That type of energy, spiritual energy, trying to remove negativity and bullshit out of your life. Tired of like, please love me. Please, like, you're no longer projecting this energy. If you guys have been wanting and yearning for people to love you and give you that acceptance, you're no longer giving that type of vibes out. You're really focusing on yourself. There's a need for you to use your spiritual energy when it comes to this situation that you need to purge. Even when it comes to details coming to the surface and stuff like that, there's a need for you to meditate or do your spiritual work or do your ritual work or whatever you're doing to bring more clarity or bring more things to the surface. Because you're on the right track. Whatever you're doing, you're on the right track. Especially about a Gemini person. For some reason, there was a lot of Gemini that did come out in an intuitive forecast, and then I have a few charms here and some energy here referencing to Gemini energy. So you guys are dealing with Gemini people or something in regards to like, strong subconscious work here. Being in your craft. There's a need for you not to overthink. Don't overthink things, okay? Definitely don't overthink things because you may have been overthinking things, but there is a need just for you to like get away from things that's things that you need to purge that you have not already. If there's something that you needed to let go that you have not, there's a need for you to let it go. And it's because it's like, look at this fan. It has no middle. So you could fan some shit down and the fire is just gonna, whatever you're trying to fan, it's not gonna get no air. It's not gonna get no, no nothing. It's like you working really hard for no freaking reason if you're not letting it go. Because you guys are really bringing in the bag. Like you're really manifesting the life where, I really feel like whatever you're working with on the side is bringing in money and abundance and possessions and things like that, Taurus. But there is just some energy of you needing to let go and allow change to come in. Like you need to let the things go that you need to let go and allow that change to come in. For some of you, you may be ending something with someone that's very, it could be a Pisces person, but someone that is very materialistic, that is very emotionally draining and not in alignment with the life that you're going, because you're right now, you guys may be dealing with situations that's involving lawyers or corporate environments. This also could be energy. This gang energy could be a corporate kind of environment that gangs up on you because, they have to protect their self or protect their company or something like that. So you guys may be dealing with lawyers and attorneys or something like that in regards to a situation. This also could be you acquiring that energy, like you having the mental capacity to now understand the laws and rules and regulations of certain things. This also could be energy of you being business minded now. For some of you, you may be even starting nonprofits. There's a need for you to beware who you tell your business to, especially your spiritual advancements or the things that you are learning about whatever business this is or whatever laws this is, or even things that you may have found out with a particular lawyer. This also could be things that you're finding out through signs and synchronicities, because I just seen this now. There's a need for you to keep those things to yourself, or when you do share it with like-minded people, and most likely these people is not going to be in your immediate circle. So just be mindful of that particular energy. All right, you guys, so let's jump into your regular confetti. All right, so not a lot of regular confetti came out for you guys, but for those of you that are working with your partner to build on yourself, to build on your craft, to build yourself up, like individually, you guys are working well together. This also could be a situation where you're working on your image, or working to lose weight or something like that. And you guys are really like working well together. There's a need for you to guys, either you guys or yourself, to go to the doctor, because there is some health problems that you as of right now cannot heal by yourself. Even though you guys are healers, you guys have not gotten to that place yet. And this is not everybody. This is just the people who know that they are not at that place where they can possibly heal themselves spiritually, where you heal your body physically. Okay, so there's a need for you to go to the doctor. For someone, you have children that is feeling neglected. This is children of all signs. Someone, you may be having children that is feeling neglected when it comes to material possessions. If you have not been able to acquire certain possessions or things at this moment, but you're working towards it, there's just a need for you to be more, to communicate certain things as well as work towards it. And for others of you, if you've been worried about something that is like materialistic, and you've been kind of neglecting your children because you've been more worried about the material aspects of things, even though you're providing for your kids, or you're able to provide for your kids, there's a need for you to still talk to your kid because they're feeling neglected, because you're spending so much time worried about material possessions, and they're not getting the emotional connection that they need, because there's a strong like emotional energy that needs to be kind of like, supported right now. Everybody have those moments, especially when you're focusing on yourself and everything, and then the child just feel a little bit neglected. Okay, for someone, you have you're well connected, or you're dealing with a partner that's well connected, or you will be dealing with people that's in your work sector or your long-term relationships that you're building, that's well connected, building those well connected relationships. Okay, if you don't already have these people in your life. Okay, for someone, you have a dad that's a good supportive dad, and this dad will be helping you. If you do have a good supportive father that you can communicate with, they will be helping you heal a particular situation, especially if you had, for someone, you have a car that's you're going to possibly need a new car or something, especially if you're healing an injury, or if you're dealing with something where you've been dancing around something and you're trying to heal the situation. Your dad will be stepping in to kind of give you their advice or insight on how to heal this particular situation. All right, so let's jump into your astrology dice. Also, for those of you that have a supportive male figure that's in your life, they could be helping you navigate a particular situation. This also could be a legal situation as well, okay? All right, so let's get your astrology dice. Okay, for some of you, you are really focused on, in the month of March and April, ending things, wanting things to end, especially when it comes to the home, when it comes to a legal situation. For those of you, you are dealing with legal situations or associations, kind of like pushing out the negative and the destructive situations, pushing it out, wanting them to end, ending things. This also could be trying to because usually with that, I'm getting also kind of like 7-Eleven, ending things. Someone's a gambler too, because I got 7-Eleven right there. But gaining new perspectives on how to end things, gaining new perspectives on how to explore a situation that's kind of like a hidden type of situation. Okay, it could be a situation involving kids, family, or siblings, or just like how structures, this could be government, business, how things work, wanting to end things because you're tired of dancing around it. Like, you don't want to dance around it anymore. It's just like, I don't want to dance around it anymore. For some of you, you are finding new ways to communicate, especially spiritually. For some of you, you're using alchemy to get rid of the bullshit. Yeah, using alchemy to get rid and remove the bullshit. Definitely trying to heal the situation. Okay. For some of you, you will be healing your home, your vessel, healing your body, and as well as inviting new associations in your life, new people, new groups, new connections, well-connected people into your life that will be able to assist you with helping you in this energy, in the things that needs to be removed. All right, you guys. So let's jump into your pick a card. All right. Jumping into group 1. All right. So you guys got the clear quartz. You guys need to look into clear quartz. It really cleanses as well as amplifies the energy of your other stones. But it really clears your energy. It's been very good in assisting me and clearing my energy in particular situations. You just need to constantly sage it. And when you take spiritual baths, make sure you dip it, but sage it as well. I always do both, and you can put it in sunlight to charge it and stuff like that. But as far as clearing out the energy, I noticed saging it really, really helps. You can also, put intentions on it as well with incense smoke as well. All right, but definitely consider getting some clear quartz to help clear your energy out. Very good clearing stone. All right, you guys got individuality in reverse. Okay, so maybe you guys are struggling with being individual in a particular situation, which kind of goes into like the love confetti. Okay, you guys got listening. Okay, darkness does not always equate to evil, and light does not always bring good. just keep that in mind. And I do notice the smoke and the incense, and it's like incense smoke, but it looks like ribbons as well. So just be mindful of the energy, as well as what you're reading, or the energy, just because people, all right, I'm sorry about that. Just because someone like says they're happy doesn't mean they're happy. Just because someone smiles doesn't mean that they're, they're happy. Or someone smiles, they don't mean that you're your friend. Or if someone acts like they're, above, the next person, doesn't mean that they're actually feeling that in the inside. So there's a need for you guys to really use your discernment, especially when you're trying so hard to impress others. Okay. Like, don't take what you see or what your perception of something at face value. Focus on you and focus on your individuality, especially if you're trying hard to impress others. And you guys need to honor the cycles, okay? We have cycles in reverse. So you guys need to know that you're going through different things so you can it's like, it's a cycle, when dealing with every little aspect of everything. And you guys and the full moon is really popping out for me with this one. So maybe this past full moon was very significant for you guys, or the next full moon will be very significant for you guys. But I definitely feel like, you're noticing that there is cycles. And honestly, I feel like you're quite tired of the cycles, but it's to get you to a better place, this individual that you're manifesting. You got a lot of cards in reverse. There's a need for you to give thanks for the smaller things, okay? And it's funny because this was in the charms as well. But I forgot it was like somewhere over there. But there's a need for you to, like, when you accomplish small things, even though you have this bullshit in the compartment, like kind of like over there, there's a need for you to kind of give yourself like that pat on the back. Like, you learned something spiritual, like, I learned something. You stop doing a behavior, give yourself that pat on the back. Give yourself that a reward that you want, or something like that. Like, just continue to kind of honor yourself when it comes to that type of energy. We have abundance in your outside world, attracting physical abundance, attracting love, friends, expansion. Vibration is high without money. A negative aspect is negativity is creating I don't know what I put there, but negativity is creating kind of like a blockage. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know what I wrote. Oh, it say blockages. Don't mind me. Don't mind me. It says blockages. I need to fix that. It says blockages. The G looks like a S. You know what? Never mind. You guys have enemies in your outside world. You got spying, false accusations, gossip. That reminds me of that fake news. Gossip, haters, deceptions. Intuition is showing others true colors. You need to detach. A negative aspect is giving your energy to lower vibrations. And you have adjourned in your inside world. Okay, putting a stagnant situation on hold, pulling your energy back from the situation until you figure out the next step, and stepping back to change your perception. A negative aspect is trying to force a situation. There's something that you wanted to complete that's being put off. And I feel like it has something to do with the bullshit, because both of the bullshit charms was in reverse, which lets me know the bullshit is present. The bullshit just has not been removed yet, even though you want it to be removed. But I feel like, with the cycles being in reverse, it's like the cycles is, like you're tired of the cycles. It's just, you have to change your perception, because you have blessings coming in with abundance. And, it's just, you need to it's like a spiritual lesson for you. Okay. When I connect to my joyful presence, I attract support from the universe. Obstacles are detours in the right direction. Interesting. I create mindful moments throughout the day, reminding myself that I am love and my miracles are natural. Venus, okay? You got spiritually cherish, mentally enjoy, and physically charm, art, and beauty are the way too. This energy, I'm getting a strong, like, you know, you're gonna have to like nurture yourself, nurture your individuality, you know, listen to what's going on, listen to your body, listen to spirit, cherish your moments, cherish, you know, the things that you can control, because the enemies and all that is in you know, not in your control. And not only is not in your control, it's like it's bullshit, like, you know. So it's like, are you going to deal with this softer part of yourself that you can control, that's bringing in abundance, or deal with the bullshit all the time? And think about that. You got sensitivity. Okay, you are becoming increasingly sensitive. Avoid harsh relationships, environments, situations, and chemicals. All right, so for the musical love cards, you guys got "We are Siamese, if you please." Dun, dun, dun. Okay, so this is a troublemaker. And it's funny because I was guided to put this, like, for some reason, like, because you, like, most of the cards I have is, like, really different type of, like, different genres and stuff. None of it is the same. But one day this song could not get out of my head, and it's from Lady and the Tramp. And I remember, I haven't seen this movie since I was younger, like literally little. And for some reason that song kept on, "We are Siamese, if you please." And I'm like, I wonder what the words is, because that's as far as I remember. But then I remember, like, when the song kept on playing in my head, and just think of these numbers, 655, you know. So think about things of the sixth house and the fifth house. You know, it could be children, it could be work, it could be details, it could be health, it could be what you're passionate about, it could be the entertainment section. Just think about that. This is a troublemaker, some troublemakers, two troublemakers. These are two Siamese cats. It say, "Do you see that swimming around and around? Maybe we should reach on it and make it drown." Talking about the damn fish. You know what I'm saying? Someone just really, like, you know, fucking with you, you know, enemies. And it's crazy because it was kind of in the charms. Like, this is, like, you know, interesting. Like, you know, it's really interesting that card came up. But someone is fucking with you. Fucking with something that you love too, because it's in the love cards. I mean, but it's, I put it there, but it's like, still, I just felt like it was interesting. Okay, then you guys got "Say Yes" by Floetry. All you gotta do is say yes. I want somebody to say yes. And then we got "Money Bags" in reverse, okay, by Cardi B. So for some, you guys are maybe getting out of the energy of when you're looking for someone, you're looking for money, because you may have found someone with money and that's not what you want, or you may have been your perception about things before, and that's just not what you want. That's not what you're into. That's not what you're going after, and it's not what you want right now. Okay, you have unrequited love. There is not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. This also could be the person that's associated with that money back. Soulmate in reverse. Yes, this is your soulmate. Maybe this unrequited love where the attraction is not there, or the chemistry is not there to keep this in there. And it's because it could be a shallow relationship, not because they're ugly or something like that, but because it's a shallow relationship that you may have thought was your soulmate at first, and you're finding out it's not, okay? Because it's a past life relationship. You have known each other before. Of course, take these cards and kind of, like, you know, do it accordingly. Use your discernment to put it to your situation, as well as all these cards, you know, put it towards your situation. Use it, you know, even the charms, you know, when you see, I remember when I used to watch Charm Intuition on YouTube, and that's what kind of made me want to get into charms, except for I just took my charms to a whole nother level because I got really into it, and I actually started reading them with my own perception on how to read them, which was very interesting. That's how I know it came from my my ancestors and things like that, because it's like the way I read them is not traditionally not how they're read. Especially when I look up bone readings and different type of charm readings, it's not traditionally how it's read. And I get different meanings from it, and it's very interesting. All right, so let's jump into group 2. All right, group 2, you guys got the selenite. No, calcite. Sorry, calcite. Also, manifest in abundance. Pretty big calcite. I mean, it's kind of heavy, but it's kind of big. All right, group 2, you guys got warrior, okay? Being a warrior in a particular situation. Fleeting, okay? I noticed it's very interesting that you guys got 2-1, okay? 1-2. Something with Aries and Taurus energy, okay? You guys got focus. Okay, so fleeting, it could be something that you're admiring. It could be something that you are coming off as this fleeting beauty, something that's very strong, someone that's very focused, a warrior, an activist, someone that's very passionate about something, someone that's very strong. Okay, so you guys got don't hold a grudge. You are not hurting the next person. You're only affecting you, okay? You can create boundaries with this person, but don't hold the grudge. Either you're going to let it go, and it's because when you hold the grudge, you hold the energy. That's the only reason why the grudge is not cool. When you hold the grudge, you hold the energy, and you need to release the energy, okay? You can create boundaries with the person that you're not feeling anymore. Like, you did this to me. I forgive you from doing, but that's not how my life is going. That's not where the direction I'm going. So, I'm going to leave you to you, and I'm not going to allow you to do that to me anymore, and, walk away. But that's being brave. That's being that warrior. That's being that... Who not speaking up? I almost got choked out out of nowhere. Someone is not speaking up, which is probably why the grudge is there in the first place. Someone is not speaking up about how they feel in a particular situation, and they rather just hold the grudge instead of being this brave warrior. Whether this is you or the next person, someone is not speaking up. I'm literally almost got choked out. Okay, because we have a prohibited situation, okay? In your outside world, you got dealing with crime, the law, courts, cops, authority figures, a restricted social situation, or a self-imposed restricted social situation, okay? A negative aspect is being scared, okay? Not speaking up. This also could be anything that you're feeling restricted, a prohibited type of situation, okay? We guys got protected in your inside world. You're learning how to protect your energy, protect your vibrations, protect yourself from spiritual attacks, smudging, stones, okay? Ooh, that was almost my toe. Because that thing is heavy. You hear that? My reflexes is quick. Sheesh. Protecting yourself from spiritual attacks, okay? So definitely get into smudging, spiritual baths, prayers, affirmations. If you're Psalms is really good for, protection and things like that. If you're into the Bible, affirmations, getting a set affirmations on protecting yourself, connecting the elements when you're doing your ritual work and things like that will help you protect your energy further, especially when dealing with this type of prohibited situation. Okay, we have perception in your outside world. Okay, understanding that things that you didn't understand before, changing your perception to change the outcome. A negative aspect is forcing something that's stagnant to grow and wasting your time. You guys got studying your inside world, studying how, I really feel like studying how to protect yourself, how to do spiritual work to elevate yourself. Okay, we have studying your inside world, studying your culture, studying tarot, astrology, metaphysics, alchemy, studying your history, study in religion, divination. The laws of attraction. A negative aspect is thinking you know everything that there is to know. Okay, because the wisest person know that they don't know everything. Okay, so we have the moment I realign with love, clear direction is presented to me. This lets me know that you guys are having a problem realigning, which explains the grudge in reverse. This explains the grudge. I got a strong whiff of this candle as well. This explains the grudge in reverse, as well as you guys may be getting connected to ancestors and things like that, or feeling connected to the spiritual world, because when I say certain things, I get a strong whiff of this candle here as well. Even when I said that, it's just like, and I wasn't smelling it like that at first. Okay, you guys got, there is a stream of love supporting my dreams. There's a need for you to connect with your dreams, realize your dreams, start paying attention to your dreams, because I don't think you've been paying attention to them. How is all these cards in reverse? My fearless freedom lights up the world. You need to recognize how you are this warrior. You know, you are fearless. You have, you know, you have this focused intentions. You just need to study a little bit more and realize your power, because the power is definitely present. You just need to realize it. I am the loving energy of the universe. Sorry about that. I am the loving energy of the universe. I really feel like you guys need to just connect with yourself. There are some doubts here. There's some lower vibrations with the grudges being held and stuff like that. But you guys are very strong individuals, and the openness to opening up spiritually is there. Like, you're ready to open up. There are just certain things that you need to focus on to like release those blockages. But I feel like you're on the right path. Okay, so we have in Scorpio, spiritually, purification to resurrect. You guys need to purify. 444 on the clock. At purification to resurrect. Some of you are dealing with a situation that's involving the cops as well, because someone just got pulled over, and it was right at 4444. Maybe that was for me, but it could be easily for you guys. Okay. Spiritually, purification to resurrect. Mentally, the secrets of, and physically, resulting from the power of. And we have Scorpio. You got to realize that Pluto energy that's in Capricorn, purging these secrets, purging these things. But in the midst of that happening astrologically in your life, you have to think about spiritually, mentally, emotionally. You have to maintain your vessel while things is clearing out, because when things clear out, you got to think about it. It dies, then something is born, and the cycles is over and over and over. So there's a need for you to drink water, stay hydrated, be mindful of what you're putting in your body. Know that everything is okay in moderation, but, you know, be careful of what you're intaking, you know, be mindful of these things, like, you know, because of the cycles being over and over and over again, especially while secrets is coming out and things like that. You have to stay steadfast and prayed up. You guys got sorceress. You are a magical person who manifests your clear intentions into reality. I do feel like some of you will be using alchemy or studying alchemy and becoming very, very good at it. Okay, so you guys got kiss me in reverse. That kiss me. You know that song. Dawson's Creek, I believe. But it's in reverse. So I really feel like you guys are possibly even ending relationships or things that you were smitten for, feelings of you being smitten for a person. And you got to think about the lyrics of the song as well when you're thinking about how it applies to your love life. This is someone from their past, someone from that they had like something innocent with someone that it was like, they were swinging on a tire and kissing under moonlight where the fireflies in the country, something like that. But it's in reverse, so perhaps there was some betrayals there or something like that. Okay. We got also calling in your soulmate. And why is all your cards in reverse? It's so weird. Calling in your soulmate. Your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help you bring you together. I really feel like with both of these cards being in reverse, someone that you thought was your soulmate, someone that you had these feelings for, you're finding out that there was something that wasn't right with the situation, or something that needed to end, or something that wasn't in alignment with what you want to do right now. All right, group 2. I hope this resonates for you. If it does, please go and subscribe if you have not already. And I will see you in the next reading. I don't even know if I said that with group 1, but definitely go and subscribe. And if you like this reading, please go and donate. The link will be below, and I'll see you guys in the next reading. All right, group 3. All right, group 3, you guys got the selenite. Okay, definitely like directing your energy, focus intention. Also, this is good for clearing your energy as well. I noticed that you guys all had the clear type of stones. Needing to clear out energy in your life, needing to direct certain energy towards places as well. Okay, so you guys got self-worth. You guys got multiple family members are disloyal. This also could be friends as well. You got 1133 at the top. Karmic justice is being served. Decisions in your outside world, choices that affect others. Decide from your soul what's best for your future. A negative aspect is what's good for others. You guys got family. That's very interesting how all the cards, that's very interesting. But inside, in your inside world, deciding how you want your family to treat you, your family values, your beliefs, breaking generational curses, creating boundaries with toxic family. A negative aspect is dealing with the toxicity and being afraid to be alone. You guys got the more energy and intention I bring to my faith, the more fearless and free I am. I love it. That's self-worth. When I lean toward love, I am led. When you lean toward loving yourself, you are led. You guys got in the 12th house, spiritually, your faith, mentally, hidden tendencies, and physically, large institutions or overwhelming events. Especially with that karmic justice being served. Okay, this could be something with siblings as well. Okay, so you got there's something that you need to speak up with as well, because I'm having throat chakra problems. You guys have in Gemini, spiritually, information to explain, mentally, communication about, and physically resulting from the fluctuations of. Then you guys got quiet time. Take some time alone to rest, meditate, and contemplate. Okay? So for the love cards, you guys got Machiavelli. I'm not a killer, but don't push me. For some reason, that resonates with somebody to their soul. That's very interesting. These throat chakra problems is crazy. I'm not a killer, but don't push me. With all these the family members, the karmic justice, the large institutions, and things like that. And then we have 3-3, 3-3's third house, Gemini. Then we have 8 and 9, which lets me know that it is something that you're dealing with, either about some details, or this could, because 9 is also the Hermit, something you're using your wisdom for, it's a part of the 6th house, as well as Sagittarius. Just think about the houses and think about just think about it. So definitely, that's interesting. Okay, so in your love life, you got this could be the one. You already met the romantic partner you seek, and you deserve love. You are lovable. All right, group 3. I hope that you like this reading. Please go and subscribe if you haven't already. And like the video, share the video. And if you like this reading, please go and donate. The link will be below. I'll see you guys in the next reading. I love you guys, and Ashe.